Okay, how y'all doing? This is a little story that I didn't tell nobody. That took place the night I was praying for Juanita Bynum. So I was in the room, and y'all saw the video on warfaring. And I get through warfaring, and I wait for a second. I think I prayed for I was praying all night that night. You know what I'm saying? All night. And then I got through praying, and I get through praying, and the Holy Spirit say, "Go outside." I said, "Huh?" He said, "Walk outside now." I said, "Okay." So he told me, he said, "Go and go get something to drink and something to eat." You know what I'm saying? So, they was putting poison in the food and stuff like that. So I only eat what I need to eat. You know what I'm saying? I ain't crazy. I ain't stupid. I just ain't crazy. You know what I'm saying? So I went to go get something. But when I walked out the door, before I could even leave, I walked out the door. Matter of fact, no. No, he didn't tell me to go get. That was later. That was later on that night. I walked out the door. He said, "Go outside." I said, "Okay." So I walked outside. As soon as I walked outside, I see 3 people come out this one room about 3 doors down. So as they come out the room, they look at me and I look at them. I'm like, I was smoking, sitting on the balcony smoking. I wouldn't. So I lit up and I looked at them. They looked at me, and when they came out the door, they were like, and then walked off. I was like, and there was this girl who had on all some Spanish girl. You know what I'm saying? It was 3 people. It was a Spanish dude. It was like a mixed dude, white dude, and some Spanish girl. Looked like a prostitute. You know what I'm saying? She was thick, like blah 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 blah. You know what I'm saying? I was like, me, I ain't been with no woman in a minute, so I'm gonna say what I want to say. I'm single, like a cigarette at the store. You know what I'm saying? So I'm looking like, ooh, you know what I'm saying? So she was like, she walked out the door, but she was like, kept on going. And when she walked out, she saw me, she was like, excuse my language, she was like, S-H-I-T. I'm like, what's wrong with these people? Looking at me saying the S-H-I-T, what I do? All of them looking at me crazy. You know what I'm saying? So they came out the door and they left. And then when they walked down this the walkway going, like leaving the hotel, the Lord said, "Go back in." I said, "Okay." So I put what I had out, went back in. So I went back in and I prayed some more. I was praying some more, praying some more, praying some more, praying some more, praying some more. I prayed, I just didn't go to sleep. I couldn't go to sleep because I just felt real uneasy in that area. You know what I'm saying? So I didn't know what was going on. I just like, okay. So, I just heard it. They're going to decapitate me if I don't upload this video. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna be obedient and do what I gotta do. But I went back in, and the next morning, I was gonna leave the hotel, go get some more money to pay for my room, because I have enough to pay for the room. So I leave out the room, and while I'm sitting in the room, like I'm still in the room that morning, like I'm just still in there. And some girl came to the door, some brown skinned skinny girl come beating on the door. I was like, what in the world? So I cracked the window, and she on the phone, but she at the door. So she at the door. I'm like, the Lord's like, don't open that door. I said, okay. I said, Lord, what she got? She said, she involved with them. Don't open that door. I said, okay. So I went, sat down. They went knocking on another door. You know what I'm saying? So I left, and I heard somebody crying a couple rooms down. I ain't know what, but I heard somebody crying. I said, okay. So I ended up leaving. The Lord was like, you need to get out of there. I said, okay. So I left. So once I left, I was finna leave the hotel, and I'm walking away from the hotel, and this fat girl come up to me. And this fat girl was like, I get across the street. She was like, hey, come here. I said, huh? She said, come here. I said, nah. I stopped for her. I said, Lord, you want me to go see? He said, no. I said, okay. So I left. And once I left, that was the end. So I don't know, but I'm gonna say this. Everywhere in the atmosphere, I keep hearing, hey, they try to give him all his money back. Try to give him all his money back. I'm like, what you talking about? But that's all I wanted to say. You know what I'm saying? So whatever happened at that hotel, I don't know what happened at the hotel. And this is at the Roadway Inn in Charlotte, North Carolina, on Brookshire Boulevard, next door, almost like walking distance, like a few feet away from KCC Charlotte, Prophet Brian Carnes Church.